Hello, my truck driving friends. I see that tax season is upon us again. I just finished mine. A subject that always comes up is per diem rate for truck drivers. I'm going to go from the owner operator or 1120S side. Anyway, there's a lot of misinformation about per diem, and anyway, if you happen to run across this site on the OOIDA site, it's completely false. They say that company drivers can deduct this off of their Schedule A. No, you can't. That deduction got done away with. I think it was in 2019 or 18. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it so you don't do this wrong. If you are an 1120S, if you're a small corporation, it will go, the per diem will go under line 19. Here, I'll bring it closer there. The dollars will go there. How you do that is you have to have a supporting document showing that. I do all my deductions off of all my expenses on the line 19 other statement. You just fill this out. If you type it out, it can all go on one line. This is for 2021. Other deductions, supporting details for Form 1120S, line 19, company name, EIN number. Then you just list all your expenses down here. Just for the sake of this, I put per diem as the last one. For 2021, they changed it, I think, in September, but I'm just going to go by the old rate of $66. You can take 80% of that. And if you're out 200 days, that works into a $10,560 deduction. If you're in a 22% tax bracket, that would be like $2,300 less you have to pay in income tax. If you're in the 15% tax bracket, that's more like $1,600 that you get off your taxes for your meals. But let's go over to, most of you guys are probably owner operators doing a Schedule C. Anyway, the Schedule C, it is line 27A, and the supporting details you just put on the second page of the Schedule C. And I just put this out like that. Again, if I was a Schedule C, I'd be listing most of my deductions here, and the per diem would go along with it. You might want to, on the per diem, you might also want to, in that line, explain that it's how many days you were out, the 66 rate, and then 80%. Next year it will be the $69. I think it changed it September, but I don't, $3, who cares? I just did a 66. Anyway, I just thought you guys might want to be interested in this, because this is completely false. And if you go by it and you do especially if it's okay if you're a Schedule C guy, because you're doing your taxes all at the same time. But if you're an 1120S like me and you do that first, you'll miss out on $2,500 or so. So, make sure that you call OOIDA, find out exactly what line they expect you to take it off on Schedule C, and see if your Schedule C for 2021 actually has that line. Because maybe they aren't as smart as they think they are. I'm a member there, a lifetime member, and they've helped me, and I'm in their drug consortium plan. They got a lot of good things, but sometimes they need to update their webpage to make sure it's right. Anyway, enough bashing on OOIDA. They're probably a good company. They have billboards that they don't want trucks to have governors and to support them. But anyway, hope you guys all, anyway, I've been using Tax Act. I use Rigbooks for my daily accounting and my my trucking, and I use Tax Act as well. And the reason I use Tax Act, I used to do all of it, you know, with a pencil, pen, send it in. In 2019, I turned in a return during COVID, and they still haven't processed it, and wound up having to pay a $4,900 fine with the 1120S because it wasn't turned in a timely manner. Well, you know, eventually they'll find it in the back of a storage trailer or something. Probably won't refund my money, but that's why I go with Tax Act now, or you could go, I'm not TurboTax, any of those others. That way you have documentation that it actually showed up in their computer, where you don't with the mail. You know, if we have another COVID incident like that, or, you know, somebody stole it out of the mail truck, or who knows, you know, you're out of luck. And if you're running with an 1120S, a small corporation like me, the fine is, I think it's $200 per month per member. So, you know, my 1120S is my wife and I, so, you know, the 12 turned into a $4,900 fine. So, you know, I'm just, that I think it was $170 for the schedule. Yeah, 1120S, I think 179. I'm sure the other tax preparers are the same, but then you have documentation that came in. Same with your 1140. I don't know what mine is. You know, it's somewhere between $100 and $200 for each one of them. But then you got something to go back to the government and see. Yes, you actually accepted it. But anyway, enough of my problems. You guys have a great day. The reason I did this was there's a lot of confusion about the per diem. And did I mispronounce it at the beginning and call it pro diem? Anyway, the per diem for truck drivers. No one actually, there's one place I found that actually tells you what line to put on it, but all the others are just blah, blah, blah. You can deduct it from your Schedule A, but they don't give you any supporting documentation showing you where to put it, what line to put it on, that sort of stuff. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. You know, we're in an ice storm here in Iowa today, so you had to sit home. I'm sitting home for 5 weeks right now. Had a clutch that went on and planned a vacation before that. So, you know, between the problem was parts. Can't get parts. When they do come, they're stamped with the wrong number, or you get the wrong part that was stamped with the right number. But, you know, that's life as a truck driver. I'm not complaining. Made enough money last year. Anyway. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you on another video.